What a dreary day. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm kind of tired. Wow, I forgot how comfy this was. I'm gonna fall asleep pretty fast. Wait, what's this? I'm in the car? Where am I? Let me check my phone. The White Mountains? What's back here? Hiking gear? Might as well go for a hike. Alright, good morning everybody. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:15 I think right now. I'm up here on the trail. This is the White Horse Trail, starting at the Flume parking lot. So today's hike is going to be up Mount Flume. It's going to be a bit of a spicy one today because the temperature is a bit cold, and I know spicy and cold don't make sense, but what I mean is the trail itself is going to get very steep where you go up the Flume Slide. That is going to be pretty brutal. I know from seeing other people post and reading all trails that the thing that you want to do is you want to make sure you do this one counterclockwise, because going up the Flume Slide is apparently a lot easier. Maybe not easier, but better than going down it. So I'm kind of excited to hit that and see what that's all about. I think I'm going to be in the dark for a good chunk of this. At least until I get to the top of the Flume Slide. Looks like we're coming across the bike path here. Yeah, there's a bike path here. Huh. I didn't know that. But yeah, apparently I go on this for a little bit. That's kind of cool. Was not expecting that. There's the river. We got a sign up here. It's a Liberty Spring campsite, Franconia Ridge Trail. That's the way I'm coming back. So I will be coming back down all this, not that you could see it anyway, but I'm coming back down all this, hitting up the area that I just did. This is the trail here to the right that I'm going to go up, and we can see it's Mount Flume is 3.4 miles. So I'm 1.4 miles in right now. Alright, just came across this. I think it gets at that big rock easy enough, but I might try to go up this way and over. Okay, I'm gonna see if you can make this out. I'm gonna turn my light off. The sun is starting to come out. Barely, but it's there. Okay, so it's definitely getting brighter outside. And I'm maybe halfway to get to the Flume, the slide. I'll admit, I was hoping this was gonna be like a nice fall hike, but I happened to notice, and I probably should have caught this earlier anyway, there's like 0 leaves left on the trees. I think, oh gosh, what's his name? Jeremy. I think Jeremy from Mass Day Trips, but I think he called it, or maybe it was Eric that called it the stick season. Either way, I'm gonna give them both a shout out to their Instagram pages. Really cool. So go check them out if you have Instagram. I'm gonna continue on. I think I got about a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile before I hit the really steep stuff. And then after the steep stuff, I'm on the ridge. And then just coast back down. So, alright guys, I'll see you on the trail. Alright, I'm gonna go on the top. Ain't no way I'm taking that log. Ain't no way. After a few brook crossings, the path started to get a little bit rockier and started to grade upwards. Alright, we hit the steep stuff now. The camera's level right about now, so that's basically up at this point. I don't think this is the steepest stuff yet. That might come a little bit later. A little bit later. I can't talk, my mouth is kind of frozen. Be taking probably quite frequent breaks, I think. And we'll see. I'll film what I can along the way, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, see you on the steep trail this time. We're maybe halfway through the steep stuff. So right now the camera is level. Give you any indication. You can see the sun's out. It's a little overexposed right now, so I apologize about that. But anyway, this is all the stuff I had to go up so far. And then back here behind me is, that's all the stuff right back there that I am going to have to go up pretty soon. I just took a quick little breather to change the batteries in the camera and then grab a drink because this stuff will get you breathing, without a doubt. But it's nice so far. I'm really close to the top of Flume. This part is the steeper part than what I've already done, so at least it looks like that on the terrain map. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Alright, well, I know this was an experience, to say the least. I can't stress this enough. If this path is even remotely wet, do not attempt it, and certainly going down is even more treacherous. Whoever decided to go up this first was clearly insane. Clearly. And come to think about it, I guess I'm insane for following them. The view from behind was great with the morning sun. The trees are in the sun up there. So to me that means I'm near the top. Alright, we did it. The ridge. Whew. That was tough. Looks like there's a trail that goes that way. Might be to a viewpoint, so I might check that out. Well, let's see what the sign says. Oh, Lincoln Woods, Mount Flume, 0.1 miles. Alright. And then Mount Liberty, 1.2. We just made it to the top of the ridge. Mount Flume is still 0.1 miles away. The sun is out, and I also just realized now that I left my sunglasses in the car. Unfortunately, video evidence proves otherwise. I apparently lost them leaning forward to climb the steep terrain, and hadn't noticed that they fell from my shirt. That's okay though. Yeah, we'll still make this work. I at least have the hat and the hood. Anyway, so before we go off to Mount Flume, I'm going to go see what this little trail is back here. Just to see, because I have a feeling that's a viewpoint. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's definitely opening up. Oh yeah. That's a viewpoint, alright. Wow. From here you can see west to the other mountain ranges, all the way to Mount Moosilauke, the most western 4,000 footer, which I did just a month or two before. The taller of the two here is North Kinsman, and the smaller being Cannonballs West. The looming Mount Liberty, which seems so far away. I actually didn't believe this was even it originally. That view was definitely worth it. Now it's time to get to Mount Flume. 0.1 miles, 1.2 to Liberty, and then I think the trail to go back down is like right past Liberty or either at Liberty. So that was the tough part. The rest of it should be a cakewalk right now. Alright, let's get going. Here I reached the peak of Mount Flume, offering the same views as before, but this time with the addition of more of the Franconian Ridge. You definitely don't want to fall down that. Okay guys, we just left the top of Mount Flume. I know I gotta go down a little bit and then get to Mount Liberty. Yeah, it feels good to get that one done. And I was right, that was Mount Liberty that I saw from the top of Mount Flume. It's again, the thing about the scale of nature. Like, it looked so far away, I was like, oh, that can't be it. But sure enough, it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And if you are enjoying the video so far, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do me a favor and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, really helps support me. You know, hopefully you find these videos entertaining. And if anything, I hope they show a decent amount of the trail so that when you do come out here, you are also prepared. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. And if anything, I also hope it inspires you to get out and to go hiking and to explore. I think I am at the bottom because it's leveling out now, and I know it's going to go back up at some point. Then when it goes back up, I'll basically be at the top of Mount Liberty. It's a little bit cool. My fingers are getting a little cold, so I put the gloves back on in case you didn't notice that. But overall, it's been great weather for this, especially for end of October. Now we're starting to go up a little bit, and then this isn't going to be like that Flume Slide Trail. No, it's going to be more gradual. And it'll warm me up just enough and not tire me out. At this point, the trail started going back up to Mount Liberty. I was caught fascinated by how this tree was growing off the hanging moss at the top of this rock. It wasn't much longer before I reached the top of Mount Liberty. All right. I relaxed and enjoyed a quick break. From here I could see Mount Flume in the distance, a striking reminder of how vast these mountains are. I could also see the remaining bits of fall colors down below, but from up here they just look like specks. Looking eastward, I saw the other side of the Pemigewasset Loop, with the presidential range just behind that in the distance. Moosilauke was offering up some great views today, it seemed. Mount Cannon with its iconic ski lift and Lonesome Lake were clearly visible as well, reminding me of one of the very first times I hiked in this area. As beautiful as it was up here, I eventually had to make my way back down. With a renewed energy, I tackled the remaining part of the ridge to the Liberty Spring Trail. I came across this area which was engulfed by dead and dying trees. I didn't see any evidence of a fire, so I wondered what had happened here. We just left the top of Mount Liberty, so the rest of it is downhill. The top of Liberty was really cool. You could see a lot. I could understand why the Franconia Ridge is considered one of the best hikes in this area, if not in the state, in the world, you know. In the meantime, I stopped, fed some birds. Now I'm on my way back. So there was a guy up at the top. He told me it was about 4 miles to get back, which is longer than I expected it to be. All Trails has been lying to me lately. Anyway, oh, we got a sign here. So what does this say? We got the Falling Waters Trail, 1.8 miles, Mount Lafayette, Greenleaf Hut, Mount Liberty, which we just came from, 0.3 miles, Liberty Spring Campsite, White House Trail. I apologize, I actually called it the White Horse Trail earlier today. So, and Cascade Brook Trail. So I'm going to the right here. So I came down from doing my spin around thing. I came down from this direction, and now I'm making a left onto this trail. So let's hit up this trail. And I mean, heck, it's all downhill from here. Looking down on certain rocks, you could actually see the evidence of microspikes being used by winter hikers. So far the trail back has pretty much been like this. Alright, we got a sign up here. Let's see what this is. Forest Protection Area. Camping and fires are prohibited within 200 feet of this trail. Okay, that's pretty standard. Up here. Today's hike offered a unique lesson. By the numbers, elevation, mileage, this hike should have been easier than my previous one, but with the intensity of climbing the Flume Slide, it was certainly not any easier at all. And while there were other routes to get to the top, this time I elected for the more challenging one. But here's the thing, after the intense climb, the remaining parts of the hike were easy in comparison. And I guess that can relate to life. Sometimes we have to be intense and put in a lot of hard work, either up front or at least some point during the process. While other times we can gradually climb up and take our time. As both ways can get you to the top, there's one key difference. What lessons you learn while you're up there are all about how you got there to begin with. So don't always take the easy way. And while it's true there is value in that, sometimes the harder way has the more important lesson for you. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with others that you think might like this as well. And as always, thank you for watching. Pretty good latte. Might just close my eyes for a little bit. Oh wow. What a dream. Jeez. Hey Andrea. I had a dream that I went up to the White Mountains. It was so cool. I did the Flume Slide, which is part of the terrifying 25. Oh man, it was brutal climbing up that thing. The dream was crazy. Andrea? Hey. Andrea? Andrea? Huh. She's not here. It looks like the coffee's done. So I guess she went to class. I guess I'll clean this up. Wait. What's this? How? And you know, since it's not on my head, it's in my backpack, it doesn't count as weight anymore. Much like everything in the backpack, it doesn't count as weight. Physically, that's not true at all. Hey, squirrel. I thought I was done. Guess not. Liberty's gonna have probably like the same. Whoop, just hit a tree. Yeah, step right there.
Connecticut friends.
Hey! Joe, Bruno, Allie.
Bill, Riley.
Hello! From the top of Mount Liberty. Woo!
All right. Yeah, okay. I don't know where that goes, and I'm not too interested in finding out.